where should I or where do we stop with AI? So that is a big question. It's a question that I'm actually still trying to figure out on my own. But I do know what I've seen in the last 4 weeks, improvement in not only how I am communicating at work, I'm communicating more directly, clearly. My communication is in a way where I can get the right thing done the first time instead of, having to go back and rework. And I really contribute that to what I've learned with Claude and how to tell Claude what I want out of the system. So in a way, Claude has actually made me a little smarter and more effective in communication just because of how I talk to it. I'm coming here today to encourage you. Give it a try. See how it's going to work for your family. I literally think we are on the revolution of the biggest thing to come to homeschooling like ever. It took some time to tune my expectation of the output. Garbage in, garbage out. If the data's not good, you're not going to get good outputs. So this is actually a very critical point for me where instead of putting time towards worksheets, I would probably be spending more time in adding notes and detail and context around the learning week. So one of our mottos is always teaching, always learning. And we are. Every second of the day, there's something that we can learn together. And as a parent, I want them to see the teachable moments in everything. And if I help them now to look at life that way, I cannot imagine the type of adults that they're going to be someday, because they're always going to look for the things to learn and how to grow. So my job is to equip them to be able to do that. And I noticed a weakness in the process that I had in place, today. And I noticed the opportunity when Fable became free to try. It only took me a couple of hours. I was like, whoa, this is going to be like next level stuff. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get in there. And what's great, I think, for me is I talk. So my background is training, software training. And I've spent, 12 years training and 6 years in consulting. So my role has always been to talk, to listen to requirements, listen to customers, and understand how to best help them. So I'm literally applying that to my children and their learning at home. Both my children have really enjoyed graphic novels, and we have a graphic novel version of the Bible, which my son read the Bible all the way through. I'm so proud of him with the Action Bible. That just was amazing. And we had, a lot of one-on-one time reading. Just warms my heart to do that. Where my daughter wants to do the same thing, but her taste and style is different. And so I may actually have to ask Claude to write me something that would fit her style a little bit better and in smaller chunks, because she is younger, and just to give her the opportunity to have the same type of learning, but different, right? So I have that power to do that now. I don't have to go look for a book. I can just do it. That would be where AI stops. Me as the parent, I have to recognize that and hone in on the skill, bring it out in them so that they can recall it and memorize. And then before long, it actually becomes natural and something that they've learned. And at that point, that's when we could call that, a success and a level up here in our home. I know I need to coach. I know I need to be the hands-on, the always elevating them outside of the classroom, the follow-up, the making sure that we're weaving in the topics into everyday life, because we are always learning. And to me, that might be the stopping point for when we say, we're going to take time away from printing out new stuff, and we're just going to make sure that the stuff that we do know is solid. And we'll see you next time. See you at the chalkboard.